This story that you've just heard is going to be one of my highlights of the conference. So good morning, it is 7:30. Here I am. Look at that. Hotel Hollywood. It's youth conference and it's time for breakfast. And get this, I'm wearing a new t-shirt. This is not the kind of breakfast you're going to find Rowan eating. Well, she might do the little pancakes. So I'm here on my own from our group because no one else wanted to be here this early. I've got to open up, switch everything on, get it ready for a sound check for a band from Split who are playing this morning at my youth conference. So yeah, breakfast on my own. So this is it, all that empty hall. Time to switch things on. So everyone is near enough on stage. Everyone has a microphone and we're going to see how this sounds. Here's a little quick view from the balcony. Sarajevo is that way, behind that building and behind that little hill. So I made a big mistake this morning in that I was doing sound. The band from Split were playing. They played one song out of the 5 they played. That was a new song written by one of the singers, and I should have recorded something of that. I didn't, but hopefully I'm going to catch up with her and she can tell you something about it. Look,
especially on English.
I'll say something with us together at the beginning, and then I'll put it on. On with you. I'm here with Petra, and we are going to talk about her songwriting story, and it's a good one. So listen.
Okay, thank you for just preparing for the story. It is a good one because actually I went to a camp to Boračko jezero in Bosnia, and there was like a workshop that Maci was holding, and it was about worship, and I always had like a wish to write songs to God, just to worship His name through words that come to my heart, and I'm pretty sure that God can give you these words. And then that happened to me one day because I thought I wasn't ready to do that song, but literally God gave me a verse from Romans 12:1 that we give our lives as a sacrifice to God, and that's what the song is talking about. I feel so blessed that God gave me the right words to put in that song, and also the right chords that Maci also told me to use. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, and I'm so happy that I could share it with my band, and everybody from the band liked it, and we performed it actually here on a youth conference, and it was such a blessing. So yeah, it's amazing how God can really use us as a way to share His gospel and the good news.
That's cool. So let's just put some dates on this just so that people really realise what we're talking about. When was camp?
Camp was in July.
It was in July.
Yeah.
And what's today?
Today is October.
It is October.
It is October. So yeah.
And when did you write the song?
I wrote it actually one weekend 3 weeks ago, and actually that
Say
is
where
also,
you wrote it. That's important for some people who are watching.
That is important because I think it was a sacrifice that weekend, because I was planning on going out with my friends, going to youth group, and I was so excited to do that. But then my parents told me we're going to our village in Bosnia, and I was a bit sad, and I thought like, oh, I'm giving all these like plans and ideas, I'm giving it up, and I thought it is a sacrifice in a way. But then I realized it was a huge blessing going to my village that weekend, enjoying and just the creation of God, watching the beautiful nature around me, and that was the time when I actually wrote the song. So yeah, I think it was an amazing.
And so how long have the band been playing the song?
So I told them then a week after, and I performed it to them, and they were like amazed and so happy that I shared it with them, and they felt so blessed that they could perform it with me. And yeah, I don't want to watch it as my song, but I truly know that God gave me the right words, and then the band completed it. And yeah, I'm so happy that I could make it with the people that I'm surrounded with in my band. Yeah,
that's cool. And all of that inside of 3 months.
Yeah,
which is super exciting. And especially for me, when I heard this story, I was like, this is so cool, because when we do stuff like the workshops, you want to encourage people and give them tools which they can take away and use, and then to hear a story of someone who's taken those tools, put them to work, seen something come out of it, and then to get to come and play it here as part of this conference is really cool. So well done, Petra.
Thanks to God and thanks to you, Matsi. Yeah. So that's it. Bye, guys.
So here we are. It's Sunday morning, getting into the lift, heading up to a panoramic hall on the 6th floor. Time to switch everything on. I really was thinking this vlog was going to be a vlog, a sort of day in the life of the conference. It's somewhat taken a turn into a story about a song, but I make absolutely zero apologies for that. For me, this story that you've just heard is going to be one of my highlights of the conference, only tainted by the fact I didn't film any of it being played live, which I am very disappointed about. So sound check on the last morning is done. It is just about time to go. 15 minutes till the last session begins, and I think it's time to wrap up. I am super happy with loads of stuff that's happened this weekend, but I am particularly happy with this story that we've brought you about this song called Jerva. And I hope in the future, maybe not so far away, it'll be recorded and you'll be able to hear it. I'll also have a recording of it, which I am so annoyed that I didn't make. Anyway, that's it for this week's vlog. Thanks very much for watching. Do give us a big thumbs up for Story of a Song. Do leave a comment, a question if you want to know more, and do remember that together we do adventure. And we'll see you next time.